Welcome to the Run, Eat, Drink podcast. We feature destination races from across the country. And after the race, we take you on a tour of the best local food and beverage to celebrate. So whether you are an elite runner or a back of the packer like us, you'll know the best places to accomplish, explore, and indulge on your next runcation. Hey, welcome to this Quick Bite. It's number 81, another Quick Bite from Key West.
We had so much there, an embarrassment of riches. We could not fit it all in one episode.
Yes.
So we're bringing you these Quick Bites this week to share the other stuff that we found while we were exploring and indulging after finishing that fantastic Sunset 5K.
Oh, yes. And let's be fair. We also had to eat before the race, you know, because it was a sunset race, a nighttime race, which is one of our favorite types. But we had to have a good, hearty breakfast to start it off.
And there are a number of great places to go in Key West for killer breakfasts.
There are, but I like this one. This was out by the water. It is stone's throw away from the Waterfront Brewery.
Literally.
Yeah, that we covered on episode 72 last week. So, I mean, what, 50 yards, 50 feet? I don't know, math.
Yeah, if that.
I don't know.
It's a fantastic little shack that looks very islandy, you know, with its look. It's got this great mural on the side that says Key West.
It's a perfect photo op.
I think tons of people use it as a photo op.
Yeah.
And this is a spot that is loved by tourists and locals alike, and it's called the Cuban Coffee Queen.
Cuban Coffee Queen. You do know, if you follow me on Instagram at Run, Eat, Drink Podcast, that I love coffee.
Do you?
I am obsessed with it. I have a love affair with it. It's true. But you do too.
I do. And
too.
This is one of our favorite spots. We've been going there for quite some time. It's a great place to get some quick grab and go because there really is no seating there other than a couple of stools on the backside of the building. That I think
That's
is
a secret. Don't say that.
I think it's more intended for the employees than it is for the customers. But
you know, we snagged them.
We did snag them, and we grabbed our Cuban coffee and some killer food and went around back and ate that while we were just kind of people watching. And,
yes, and you can people watch here because the line at this place is huge.
And it stays huge.
Yeah, but it's really quick. It's a quick turnover.
It's almost as if the staff has done this once or twice or a million times before. They are moving people through there constantly because they know you want to get in, get your stuff, and get out. You'll stand there. Once you place your order at the counter, they will get you your coffee while you're there getting ready to pay, and you may just have to stand off to the side for a couple of minutes while your food's prepped.
Yeah, just listen for your name.
Just listen for your name.
Yeah, they're so nice, too.
They really are. And they sell, you know, you've got hot breakfast items, coffee drinks of all varieties. They also have whole bean coffee and shirts and other swag for sale there.
That you could buy. And then they have a lunch game that is strong. Snacks.
You could eat there any time of the day, but they do have amazing breakfast and lunch.
And they do have smoothies too.
Yes.
That I'm kind of interested in. We didn't get a chance to taste those smoothies, but I really want to go back and try them because some of them sound refreshing and interesting.
They do. Mixing a lot of fruits and spices.
Yeah.
So tell us what you had for breakfast.
Well, I had Cuban coffee, you know, espresso with the steamed milk, but I had mine with caramel flavoring.
So you got a cafe con leche.
Con leche.
With caramel.
With caramel flavoring, yes.
Ooh.
It's not what I usually drink on a daily basis. I'm just, you know, the straight up black coffee.
Yeah, and they will do traditional like a colada, which is basically their black espresso with sugar, and then give you the larger dispenser and a stack of the little shots. So if you want to share with friends or, you know, just portion it out. I mean, there's a reason that I think methamphetamine didn't take off in Key West. It's because they have Cuban coffee.
Maybe.
It's amazing, and it is potent, and when prepared in the traditional method, it's got the sugar right there in it. It is so sweet and creamy and delightful, but perfect with milk. So if you're doing con leche, like I do, like you did, and then you threw in your caramel, I just went with straight con leche.
And how was it? Was it still sweet?
Yeah, sweet, but not too sweet. Yeah. Again, they know how to make it, and they just ask you with or without sugar.
Yeah, and I would say that the caramel flavoring is very subtle. It's not truly overwhelming, so I didn't get a syrupy, artificially type sweet flavor.
Good.
It was just, and the milk just made the espresso a little bit more mild.
Mm-hmm.
So I really liked that as a beverage. And when we read the description of the Cuban Breakfast Burrito, and we saw some of the breakfast items coming out of the window, I mean, I looked at you and I thought, well, there are some other things that we're going to try a little later on today. We should probably split that because it looks huge.
Yeah, the portions here are not small, and it's a fantastic value for the money. I mean, I don't think any of their breakfast items are over $8.
This was like $8.50.
Okay,
yeah,
maybe they're just
burrito?
over $9. I mean, I'm looking. Let me look.
But this was huge. I mean, two people can take this breakfast burrito and be. I mean, if you split it, you can be very full at the end because they stuff it with your choice of meat.
Well, let's first of all, we're
huge.
We're underselling it. They take a 3-egg omelet.
Yes.
And wrap it in a tortilla.
Yes, and you have your choice of like a wheat or a regular tortilla, and that's huge. I mean, that's not just like, hey, it's the size of a taco. It's like the size of your head.
Yeah,
that tortilla.
Yeah,
it's the size of your head, and they have American cheese, rice, and beans, and your choice of meat. Like you could get chorizo. You could get turkey, you could get a pork roll, you could get bacon or sausage, traditionally as breakfast. But I looked and I said, oh, can we have the mojo pork?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. And it's not just a light dusting of the mojo pork. This thing is chocked full of it.
Yeah, it is so substantial. The eggs are cooked perfectly. The pork was juicy, and that mojo flavoring, mojo being, a lot of garlic, citrus, just, nice and tangy. Then you get on top of that a side of rice and beans.
Oh, yes.
As well. Yes. So again, this is a $8.50 menu item that is big enough for two people to split, and you will not go away hungry.
So flavorful. It was warm, and when you broke it open, you could see the steam coming out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And just the eggs were tender. The mojo pork. Oh.
Well, we liked it so much.
So meaty.
We ended up going to this place twice while we were there and grabbing some food on the way out of town.
This seems like a theme for us.
It is. It's a great spot because you got the public parking lot right there. You can slide in real quick, $2 to park, go over there, get your food. You're in and out really pretty quick. Yeah. And if you're not wanting to do breakfast, there are lunch items. I ended up doing the shipwreck sandwich, which is sliced chorizo, roasted green peppers and onions with pepper jack cheese, jalapenos, cilantro, chimichurri, lettuce, tomato, and it's pressed on Cuban bread.
Oh, yum.
$8. It's enormous.
Well,
and it's $8.
It looked amazing.
It was amazing.
Yeah. I had the Jose Marti.
Mm-hmm.
And because I was just so in love with that mojo pork, that is why I got it, because it has the fresh roasted mojo pork, provolone, lettuce, tomato, onion, and the bite was the horseradish mayo on the pressed Cuban
horseradish.
Horse. I can't. My mouth is watering. You have to cut me some slack.
It is. It is that good.
Yeah. The horseradish mayo, it added such a bite, but it wasn't overwhelming, and you could still get the citrus and the soft, tender pork.
And that smoky provolone. Yeah. So, again, $8 for that sandwich, too.
$8. It came with plantain chips.
And Yeah,
but you
mine
could
did
get,
too.
But you could get rice and beans. I just thought since we were heading out of town when we got those sandwiches,
Things to eat.
we should have something.
Mobily.
Yeah.
No,
we should have something easier to eat.
This place is doing it right. There's not a bad thing on the menu that we have had so far, and we go there just about every trip down to the Keys and grab something.
So good.
It is just one of our go-to favorites. And again, when you've got the locals going there too, that should tell you something.
Yeah. And you get to meet a lot of people as you're waiting for your food there too. There was such a cute little dog there that we got to see, and I mean, people are talking with each other. It's a friendly. It's such a welcoming environment,
and a very eclectic group as well. You also we had a lot of Europeans that had just gotten off of a cruise ship that were stopping over there for food.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was just really neat. And again, locals, tourists, you name it, they're there.
Yeah.
So
and you can pick up that stuff and you could head out to the water, or you could take it like we did the sandwiches and get on the road, or back to your hotel.
And some people were doing that. They were loading up the storage area under the seat of their scooter and heading back to the hotel.
I don't know. Dangerous, maybe, for me, because I would just want to tear into it.
True.
And not have to ride back anywhere. Yes, Cuban Coffee Queen. Yes, we toast to you. What an awesome place that you should check out in Key West if you're there.
Yeah, head up to the north. It's the northwest corner of the island. It's right there by the Waterfront Brewery. It's, again, like you said, stone's throw from the brewery. Walking distance to the water if you want to just, sit your food on a pylon and watch the boats and the water. It's a great location. So,
well, they say they have now offering catering. I wonder if they'll cater all the way up here to Cape Coral.
That could be dangerous.
Oh.
So, anyway, this is a place you must check out. We highly recommend them. Yes. We'll have links to everything in the show notes for you for this one.
They have a website. You can check it out. It's awesome.
And there was so much more that we were able to check out while we were in Key West, and we're going to keep bringing that to you this week on a series of quick bites. But for now, for the Run, Eat, Drink podcast, I'm Dana.
And I'm Amy. Have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for listening to this week's episode of the Run, Eat, Drink podcast. We're having a great third year because of your support. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Run, Eat, Drink podcast. And on Twitter, we're at Run, Eat, Drink Pod. You can also give us a call at 941-677-2733 or shoot us an email at info@runeatdrink.net. Visit our website at runeatdrink.net and click on the subscribe link so you don't miss a minute. Accomplish, explore, and indulge right along with us. We'll talk to you next time.